Hello and welcome to House Lux Estate, the home of insightful and engaging content. We're your go-to channel for exploring diverse topics, from the arts to the sciences, lifestyle, and so much more. Our goal? To enlighten, entertain, and equip you with knowledge to navigate various spheres of life. Today, we're taking a comedic turn, venturing into the vibrant, challenging, yet immensely rewarding realm of stand-up comedy. If you've ever considered trying your hand at it, this one's for you. Before we dive in, it's crucial to understand what stand-up comedy really is. At its core, stand-up comedy is the art of making people laugh through stories, jokes, and one-liners, all delivered by a single performer. Originating in the early 20th century in vaudeville theaters, stand-up has evolved into a popular and diverse form of entertainment. It's not just about the punchline, but the journey the comedian takes us on to get there. The evolution of stand-up has seen a shift from simple joke-telling to more personal and observational humor, reflecting societal changes and cultural nuances. Comedians today use their platform not only to entertain, but also to address issues and provoke thought. So, whether you're into the self-deprecating humor of Louis C.K., the social commentary of Dave Chappelle, or the observational comedy of Jerry Seinfeld, there's a style for everyone. Knowing the history and essence of stand-up comedy will help you appreciate and navigate the industry better. The first thing you need to know is your why. Yes, your why. The reason that propels you to hold that microphone, stare into the spotlight, and share your humor with the world. It's not just about making people laugh, it's about understanding what drives you to do it. The journey to becoming a stand-up comedian can be a roller coaster ride of emotions, filled with highs of laughter and lows of silence. There will be nights when your jokes will hit the mark and nights when they won't. That's when your why becomes crucial. Is it the thrill of making people forget their worries for a moment? The joy of hearing hearty laughter reverberating in a room? Or the satisfaction of creating something uniquely yours? Whatever it is, hold on to it. Nurture it. Because in the world of stand-up comedy, your why becomes your compass. It guides you, motivates you, and keeps you grounded. Your why will be your anchor when the going gets tough. The second key point is the importance of originality. In the world of stand-up comedy, nothing is as crucial as being original. It's not just about the jokes you tell, but how you tell them. Your unique perspective is your secret weapon. It's what makes your comedy special. Imagine a room full of comedians all telling jokes. What makes you stand out? It's your unique take on the world, your personal style, your individual voice. That's what will make the audience remember you. Don't be afraid to explore different avenues of humor. Comedy is an art form, and like any art, it thrives on innovation and uniqueness. Your originality is what will make you memorable. It's what will make you, you. And remember, imitation might be the sincerest form of flattery, but in comedy, it's the quickest way to obscurity. So be brave, be bold, be original. Remember, originality is what sets you apart. Thirdly, understand the importance of practice. Just as a musician hones their skills by playing their instrument daily, so too must a comedian refine their craft with constant practice. This goes beyond just rehearsing your material. It's about fine-tuning every joke, every punchline, every pause for dramatic effect. Experiment with different deliveries, play around with timing, and always be open to feedback. Remember, it's okay to stumble. It's okay to have jokes that don't land. What's important is that you learn from these moments. Every misstep is a stepping stone to becoming better, funnier, more engaging. And the only way you'll get there is by practicing relentlessly. It may seem daunting, but keep in mind that even the greatest comedians didn't start out perfect. They had their fair share of fumbles and misfires, but they kept going. They kept practicing, and so should you. Remember, even the best comedians started with a few stumbles. Fourth on our list is mastering the art of timing. In the world of stand-up comedy, timing is everything. It's the backbone of every joke, the secret sauce that makes a punchline hit home. It's more than just pausing for effect or speaking fast for comedic rush. It's about delivering each word, each line at the exact moment that will maximize its impact. Think of timing as the rhythm of your performance. Just like a catchy song, a good joke has a certain beat. There's the setup, the anticipation, and then the punchline. Each part needs to flow seamlessly into the next, with the right amount of pause to let the audience process and react. There's no one-size-fits-all rule for perfect timing. It's a skill that you hone over time through practice, observation, and sometimes through trial and error. But once you've got it down, it can turn a simple joke into a showstopper. A well-timed joke can make the difference between a chuckle and a roar of laughter. 5th, learn how to handle hecklers. Now, let's face it, no stand-up comedy gig is complete without a heckler or two. They're like unexpected speed bumps on your comedic highway. But don't worry, there are strategies to deal with them effectively. Firstly, stay cool and collected. Losing your temper can throw off your entire performance. Instead, use humor as your shield. Turn their interruptions into part of your act. It's all about quick wit and improvisation. Secondly, know when to engage and when to ignore. Not all hecklers require a response. Sometimes the best reaction is no reaction at all. Lastly, always remember, you're in control. The stage is your domain. So handle hecklers with grace and a dash of humor. You might even win them over by the end of your set. Handling hecklers gracefully is part of the stand-up comedy journey. So embrace these encounters. They're just another chance to shine. 6th, be prepared for rejection and failure. It's an inevitable part of the stand-up comedy industry, as much as it is in any creative field. You see, comedy is subjective. What leaves one person in stitches may leave another stone-faced. And that's okay. It's not a reflection of your worth or talent. It's simply a sign that you're still finding your audience, your voice. Instead of letting rejection discourage you, let it fuel your fire. Let it push you to become better, funnier, more resilient. Failure isn't a stop sign. It's a teacher. It's an opportunity to learn, to grow, to improve. So when you bomb on stage or a joke doesn't land, don't see it as a defeat. See it as a stepping stone towards your next great performance. Embrace the no's. They're not roadblocks, they're stepping stones. Remember, every no brings you closer to a yes. 7th, embrace constant learning. Comedy is not a stagnant craft. It's an art form that evolves with trends, culture, and personal experience. Therefore, as an aspiring comedian, you should always be ready to learn. This could mean trying out new styles, exploring different themes, or even learning from your own past performances. Keep in mind that every performance is a learning opportunity, a chance to refine your technique, to hone your timing, and to understand your audience better. And remember, learning doesn't stop when you step off the stage. Read books, watch other comedians, engage in conversations that challenge your thinking. Yet the most crucial learning comes from introspection. Reflect on your performances. What worked? What didn't? How can you improve? This constant process of learning and evolving is what keeps your material fresh and your performances dynamic. Remember, comedy is like a river. It's always moving, always changing. The comedy scene is ever-changing, and so should you. 8th, understand the power of networking. In the realm of stand-up comedy, who you know can often be as important as what you know. Building connections in the industry is not just a side note, it's a necessity. When you're starting out, associating with established comedians, producers, and club owners can provide valuable mentorship and opportunities. But networking isn't just about taking, it's also about giving. Be ready to offer your time, talent, and support to others in the community. Remember, a rising tide lifts all boats. Here's a tip: attend comedy shows, even when you're not performing. This is an excellent way to meet people, learn, and show your commitment to the craft. It's in these interactions that you might find your next gig or the perfect joke for your routine. Your network can serve as a bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Your network can be your stepping stone to bigger stages. 9th, prioritize your mental health. This is a piece of advice that cannot be overstated. The world of stand-up comedy can be demanding, rewarding, and at times, overwhelming. It's not just about writing and delivering jokes, but also dealing with the pressure of performance, the stress of competition, and the occasional sting of rejection. It's crucial to remember that your well-being is not just physical. Your mental health matters too. Take time to relax, decompress, and enjoy life outside of comedy. Find stress management techniques that work for you, whether it's meditation, exercise, or simply enjoying a good book. Don't hesitate to seek professional help if you feel it's needed. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. Taking care of your mental health allows you to continue creating, innovating, and making people laugh. Because in the end, your mental health is as important as your jokes. Finally, remember to prioritize passion over popularity. Comedy, like any art form, is a labor of love. It's not just about the spotlight and the applause. It's about the thrill of creating something that has the power to touch people, to make them laugh, to make them think. It's about the joy of crafting a joke, of finding that perfect punchline. It's about the camaraderie of the comedy community, the shared struggle, and the shared triumph. When you love what you do, it shows. It resonates with your audience. They can feel your authenticity, your dedication, your enthusiasm, and that's what makes them keep coming back for more. But remember, popularity is fleeting. It's fickle. It's dependent on the whims and tastes of others. It can disappear as quickly as it arrived. But passion? Passion is enduring. It's constant. It's what keeps you going when the spotlight fades and the applause dies down. Popularity fades, passion endures. And there you have it, 10 things you need to know before becoming a stand-up comedian. From understanding the craft to knowing your why, the importance of originality, practice, timing, handling hecklers, dealing with rejection, constant learning, networking, and taking care of your mental health. Remember, it's about passion over popularity. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to House Lux Estate for more insightful content. Until next time, stay funny.